What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. This is day 7, Proverbs 7, another warning about immoral women. Here we go. We're going to jump right in. It's the NLT version. Follow my advice, my son. Always treasure my commands. Obey my commands and live. Guard my instructions as you guard your own eyes. Tie them on your fingers as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart. There you go again. Writing wisdom and instructions deep within the heart, so that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks or you act. Love wisdom like a sister. Make insight a beloved member of your family. Let them protect you from an affair with an immoral woman, from listening to the flattery of a promiscuous woman. So be very mindful and careful when you're hearing sweet words and being persuaded to go in a direction that you're not supposed to be going in. And in this case, they is talking about sexual immorality, which the Bible says to flee from it. So pretty much sex outside of marriage. In this day and age and culture, I know it's kind of like corny or whack to wait and be celibate and wait till marriage, but honestly, it is for our protection. It limits our soul ties. It limits the trauma and the damage that is done that we'll have to eventually face at some point. So now that I know this, man, I'm glad I know this now. I wish I would have known all this stuff later, or earlier. But I grew up in the 90s and the 2000s when kind of, that y'all remember listening to Jay-Z and Nas and Biggie back in the day. So y'all know what they was talking about. And there wasn't nothing wrong with it at the time, but it does go against, marriage and waiting for sex within marriage. So anyways, while I was at the window of my house looking through the curtain, I saw some naive young men and one in particular who lacked common sense. Oh my gosh. Literally, lust and promiscuity has a young men that don't have common sense, or young women that don't have common sense, and it targets them. Satan is the one that really uses this way of attacking. He was crossing the street near the house of an immoral woman, strolling down the path by her house. It was at twilight in the evening. As deep darkness fell, the woman approached him seductively, dressed and sly of heart. She was the brash, rebellious type, never content to stay at home. She is often in the streets and the markets, soliciting at every corner. Yo, this lady was in the streets. And she's rebellious. She don't care. She don't never want to be at home. She always want to be in the streets. She threw her arms around him and kissed him. And with a brazen look, she said, "I've just made my peace offerings and fulfilled my vows. You're the one I was looking for. I came out to find you, and here you are." Locked in. She was looking for a young person, young and immature practically, that don't know common sense, to go down this path with. My bed is spread with beautiful blankets, with colored sheets of Egyptian linen. I've perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink our fill of love until morning. Let's enjoy each other's caresses, for my husband is not home. He's away on a long trip. Dang. So this lady is married, and she's trying to persuade a person that's not in this marriage to have sex with her. And that could go either way. There is no gender when I'm reading this. Just keep in mind that the thought of having sex outside of marriage and adultery, infidelity, these are all bad topics, bad things that the Lord does not want us entertaining. He has taken a wallet full of money with him and won't return until later this month. So she seduced him with her pretty speech and enticed him with her flattery. He followed her at once like an ox going to the slaughter. Oh, dang. Followed her like an ox going to the slaughter. That means this is about to rip him apart. He doesn't even know it. He was like a stag caught in a trap, awaiting the arrow that would pierce its heart. He was like a bird flying into a snare, little knowing it would cost him his life. Man. So listen to me, my sons, and pay attention to my words. Don't let your heart stray away toward her. Don't wander down her wayward path. For she has been the ruin of many. Many men have been her victims. Her house is the road to the grave. Her bedroom is the den of death. Well, this is another chapter of the Lord warning us of sexual immorality, promiscuity, sex outside of marriage, adultery, so cheating on your spouses. This stuff leads us down the destructive path, the broad path. We want to stay on the narrow path. So that is what wisdom is going to guide us down. And where do we get wisdom from? Well, we get it from the Lord. And where's the beginning of wisdom? The fear of the Lord. So fear the Lord, understand he is everywhere. He sees everything, and allow him to pour his wisdom on you so he can keep you on the right path. When temptation strikes, flee from it, especially sexual immorality. Flee. Put up boundaries. Make sure you're not even going near it. Don't tempt yourself. Don't test yourself saying, "Oh, I'm willing. I could do it. That's not gonna bother me. Blah blah blah." All it takes is one moment of weakness, and then you give in. And I say that from experience because, I'm human, and I've had my fair share of experiences where I thought I was strong enough to stay away from something, and I'm not. It could be even food. It could be music. It could be sex. It could be pornography. It could be anything. It could be such a wide variety of things. Let's stay on the right path. Let's continue walking this narrow path with the Lord. Continue to seek wisdom. Continue to seek the Father. He loves every one of us so much. Even if you have strayed down the wrong path, he loves you. He wants you to turn to him. So that is the reading for today. I hope this serves you well. I pray that this continues to fulfill you, and you learn from it so that you may continue on the path that you are on. I thank you all for listening. God bless you all in Jesus' mighty name.